This is match game 74. Mark is 0277, and it is take one. Get ready to match the star. Donald Ross, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Patti Deutsch, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rivers.
Thank you very much, Johnny Olson. Thank you, friends. Are we ready to have a go at it?
We are.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we have to play the game.
Oh, no, we're going to have a lot of fun today playing this game, and we may give away a lot of money, and who knows what else. Are you all set?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to know if Donald is going to wear those funny shirts and ties all week long.
I see no humor in them.
Where'd you get the funny shirt and tie, Don?
Patti said we were going to do the show with Monty Hall, and I got confused, where everybody comes as a pickle.
Oh, yeah.
Meatloaf.
Yeah.
And I just came to the wrong building.
Get out. Get out! No, I'm only kidding. That's some people consider that a very attractive shirt and
Some
tie.
people would.
I want to see those some people in the office.
Well, it's gay and colorful now. Now,
Watch it.
let's say hello to our two players, Janet Finn and Richard Fox here. How are you? Hi. How are you? Okay, Janet's a current champ. She's won $6,800, and you always squeeze your hands together. I see your knuckles are white all the time. Relax, Janet.
Okay.
Will you relax?
That's a half a year's salary already.
That's a half year salary? That's terrific. She's being challenged by Richard, who had his first round question and didn't do too well, but he's a peachy kid and a snappy dresser, as you can plainly see.
Yeah. They're a great constellation.
You've done it again, Richard. All right, we'll get to your first round question in a moment or so, but friends, we've got to do this first. Now, here we go. I'll push this button, and as you can see, with this mechanical device, it doesn't work the first time. You try it the second time? Oh, and it works there. Okay. Now, this is yours. Janet, your first round question. Hey, you all remember the song, Singin' in the Rain? Singin' in the Rain.
A few bars.
Singin' in the Rain. Well, there's a new song out called Blanking in the Rain. You remember that old song, Singing in the Rain? There's a new song out called Blanking in the Rain. Janet will think about that while you're doing that. Richard is the first one finished, as he so often is. There.
Well, thank you. Your credit to your right.
Okay, she's finished.
No, she's good for another 2 years.
Yeah. He's got an answer. What are you doing?
Happy again, da-dee.
Just put this. No, I won't give her anything sharp. All right, everybody's finished. Janet Finn. You all remember that song, Singing in the Rain? Well, there's a new song out called Blanking in the Rain.
I thought of streaking.
Streaking in the Rain. By Joe. She said streaking in the rain. Do you get that picture?
I didn't see the picture.
Oh, you didn't see the picture?
Did it have
Did you
a
read
happy
the
ending?
book?
No.
You didn't read the book either.
Did it have a happy ending?
Yes, it does.
Well, so does a streaker.
There
I
it
said
is.
streaker.
There's one for you, Janet. Brett?
You know, in the leper colony, you have to carry a little bell, and it goes... Tingle, 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 tingle.
Okay. All right. Tinkling in the rain. Yes. Charles?
What are you doing,
She doesn't know.
Oh, I suppose your answer is good taste.
Streaking again, I'm mad.
So that's 2 for Janet Finn. Let's see what you've got here,
I
Patti.
got 3 for Janet Finn.
You got 3
Streaking
for
in the
Janet
Rain.
Finn. Okay.
I saw that movie also.
That's right.
Streak again.
Now you, Sir Richard.
What is a fin?
A fin. It's a $5 bill.
I have $4 bill.
Now, ma'am.
Brett was the only one that didn't match.
Why is she picking
You know who your friends are, Brett, don't you?
I don't have any friends on this panel.
Cry a little for us, Brett. I'll push this button and ask Richard to make a selection here.
Okay, that's pretty tough. I'll take A again.
A. Now, everyone plays since no one matched in the first round. Yule Gibbons' wife said...
Sound anything like him?
No. I think Yule is eating too much natural food. The first day of his spring, his blank turned green. She said, I think Yule is eating too much natural food. The first day of spring, his blank turned green. Well, you'll come in out of the woods. Squirrels are going to get you. What are you doing there? They can indeed. Wait a minute. I hear mumblings and rumblings up here. Do you have an answer?
Every answer I have, Brett either rewrites it or takes it away.
Oh, where is
You
your
talk to
answer?
It's in the garbage. She took it away from me.
Write it again and then put it in there. Wrong.
Every answer I write, either Brett or Gene takes it and throws
Come on
it.
now, write an answer down there.
Now, don't write funny stuff. Just
Yeah.
write an answer for heaven's
It's not a
sake.
comedy show. This is a serious game show where a lot of money is at stake. Yule Gibbons'
think
wife
I-
said, I think Yule is eating too much natural food. The first day of spring is blank turned green.
I love it when he gets cross with us.
Okay, put it in that slot there, and away we go. Now,
I'll put him up.
Richard Fox, Yule Gibbons' wife said, I think Yule is eating too much natural food. The first day of spring, his blank turned green.
God, there's a lot of possibilities. I'll say here.
Hair. His hair turned green.
Right.
Hair is a possibility. Now, Donald, what do you say?
Well, I still like Richard's outfit. I said nose.
Nose. Okay. Now, Richard, I point out to you, you got to match all the remaining celebrities to stay in the game. Brett?
Well, my hair once turned green, but it was from over bleach. But I said that his mouth turned green because
Mouth
he was
turned
eating
green.
all those
No match there, so
flowers.
Janet Finn wins the game. Nose, hair. Got one hair there. What do you have there? His whole body and his nose. Okay, another $100 for you. Stand by for a moment. Gee, I'm sorry to see you go. I would have
I
been
am too.
very happy to know what kind of jacket you were going to wear the next time we got together.
I didn't have one. It's good.
Good luck to Richard Fox. A gift for you backstage. Many thanks for being with us here. Whoops. Get out of here. All right. Now, you know what this means. This big thing that needs a little oil that's turning around here. We'll get to that in a moment or so, but first we've got to get to this, dear friends. Here, hello there. Janet Finn is here again. You remember Janet Finn? She's won 4 games already, and she's going to have another go at the... What dance are you doing there, Janet? I'll get in step with you. And, Janet, you know how this goes. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Hope blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it, and $250 if you match the next one, and $100 if you match the next one. 3 celebrities are allowed to help. You may choose 3 now. Yes.
Richard, please.
Richard, how do you fill in that blank? Hope?
Or something I always think of when I look at Fannie, hope chest.
Hope chest. I was thinking Mickey Mouse for some reason. All right, there's one for you.
Charles?
Charles.
Hope Lang.
Hope Lang.
Brett?
Brett.
What about hopeful?
Hopeful. Okay, so you have hopeful, Hope Lang,
Stinkful.
and Hope chest.
Thank you. There are people out there who have loyalty and love and compassion in their hearts.
Right. I can tell
Thank you,
by the
Mike.
way they're booing you. Nevertheless,
Way too hopeful. Well, anybody could have said Hope Chest.
anybody could have said it.
Anybody did.
Are you a little more hostile today than you normally are, my dear?
I don't know, am I? I'm
Yes,
just cranky driving here.
That's right. All right, I'll have to talk to you later. Now listen, you've got Hope Chest, Hopeful, and Hope Lang. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own. What do you want to do?
Hope Chest.
You want to say Hope Chest, all right? She's hoping that that's the big one under the $500 response. We're going to find out if it's up there and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response. Hope, faith, and charity.
Oh.
Notice all the biblical students thought of that immediately.
There's 3 strippers at the Largo.
Looking for Hope Chest, here is the $250 response. Hope Chest it is. Congratulations. All right. What do you think is under the $500?
Lang.
Hope Diamonds?
Oh, I think
Hope
it's
Lang?
Lang.
Diamond's good.
Hope
I had
springs
Lang.
eternally?
Eternally.
What do you say, audience? Hope Lang, almost
Yes.
as one. They said Hope Lang.
Hopi Indian.
No. All right. Hopi Indian. Here is the $500 response. Lang.
I had Lang.
A friend of all of ours, Hope Lang.
lovely.
A swell lady. All
Great
right. Now you got $250. You play for 10 times that amount or $2,500. To collect, you've got to match one celebrity. Remember, it's time to choose one now, Janet.
Try Richard, please.
You'll try Richard. Okay.
I must be in bed midnight.
All right. Face me if you would, please, Janet. Janet, this is your 4th game. You're still shaking. Loosen up there.
I
Fall
think
apart.
she's adorable.
She's adorable. I'm trying to get her to relax here. Tell your husband you're adorable.
All right,
She's
I'll do it.
adorable. And
Charlie?
she's a terrific
adorable.
dancer.
She worked
Okay.
with the Supremes for 3 years.
That's right. Now, Charles, who's Richard? You're doing this, aren't
Well, whoever I am, it's
Yes.
been fun.
Wouldn't you think you'd be able to learn the names by
Yes.
now?
By now, I should know who he is. He's here all the time. Bunny Blank. That's B-U-N-N-Y blank.
Buddy?
No, Bunny.
Oh, Bunny.
Bunny Blank. Now, Richard's finished, Janet. What answer would you like to give us that you think will match his? Bunny?
Bunny Hop.
Bunny Hop. So that's what you've been doing here all the time. The Bunny Hop, eh? Okay, Richard, for $2,500. May we see your answer?
Dear, yesterday we had Moonlight Bay, and you never chose me. Bunny Rabbit.
Bunny Rabbit. That's good, isn't it? She said that's a good answer.
Yeah, Bunny, I thought you were Bunny.
Listen, Bunny Hop wasn't bad. Bunny Rabbit was a very good one, though. All right, now you've got a total of $7,150. You're still the champ, and let's meet Nympha Jarvis. Hello there. Janet, you know this lady? Is it Nympha?
Nympha.
Nympha, that's an interesting name.
My mother did it to me.
Really? Is it a combination of something?
No, I was named after someone.
I see. What else you want to tell us about yourself?
I'm a happy housewife with 3 beautiful children, a happy husband, and 40 potted plants
40 potted plants.
inside the house.
Geraniums?
No, Boston ferns, things like that.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, we'll start this game in a little bit, but first we've got to start this up for you especially. Are ready. I push button. You make choice.
B.
B. Ready? Freddie said, "You should have seen me on the original amateur hour. The switchboard lit up when I blanked Ted Mack."
Oh, sweet, I'm sorry. I was looking at your tie, and I wasn't paying attention.
Freddie said, "You should have seen me on the original amateur hour. The switchboard lit up when I blanked Ted Mack." Were you remember Ted Mack? He had a program on television.
And what was it, an amateur show?
It was an amateur show, right?
Speaking of that, you
And
know-
then people would come, they'd play their violin or do whatever they did, and
My
if he
brother
didn't like the
chews
thing, he
Emma's
would
for
give
a
them the
living.
gong, and it's the equivalent of the hook in vaudeville. I know you still don't understand.
Any
it.
other stories? Because I didn't like
No,
that.
all right. That's the best I can do.
Only about the Bears.
There it is. No, there you go.
You
Yeah.
know, she's
Brett's been taking singing lessons, and I had the pleasure of hearing her the other night. And I must say, she has the voice of Wallace Beery and the rhythm of Una Merkel.
My first husband once said I had the face of Marlene Dietrich and the soul of Martha Ray. Of course, that was a long time ago.
First husband was also a lush, if I remember.
Are you going to listen to this banter, or are you going to write an answer?
I don't understand English too well. You talk so fast.
Well, if you could write it, we'd be grateful.
Okay, I got it. All right,
You got
now,
one.
now
All right, write it down then.
All right.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too, but not now, later. Okay. Now we'll come over here to Nympha Jarvis. Freddie said you should have seen me on the original amateur hour. The switchboard lit up when I blanked Ted Mack.
When I kissed Ted Mack.
When you kissed Ted Mack. Well, I suppose
Note to my wife. for me,
that's a
please.
way to get ahead.
Thank you.
Now, would you give us your answer, please?
The switchboard lit up,
When I blanked Ted Mack.
and the show went off the air. Of course, he kissed.
Kissed Ted Mack. There it is. There's one for Nympha. Brett?
See if Dickie knows the answers to the question. My brother chews hammers for a living.
How much does he get?
No, is he an amateur? Is he a professional? No, he's an
See, the joke
well,
is
I
that
thought
my
you knew
husband
all that
chews
stuff.
hammers for a living. How much does he get? Nothing. He's a amateur. That's the joke she was going for.
No, he's a
Play with
professional.
those jokes.
Can we get on with the game, please?
I said smacked. You're right, I am hostile
Smack.
today.
Smack in some lexicon is a kiss. Is that what you had in mind?
No, she meant.
No.
I'll never tell.
You mean hit him with your fist. All right,
I
Charles.
say smack him when he's down.
Do all American women talk so very much? I put the matching name, of course.
Kiss. There it is.
And I didn't go over that. Didn't work.
The switchboard lit up when I blanked Ted Mack. What do you say?
Oh, I wish I'd thought of kissed.
You didn't say kiss?
But I thought that this was a better act. I said set fire to
When
Ted
you set
Mack.
fire to Ted Mack. Many losers have that in mind,
think
my
so.
dear. All right, Richard.
Well, if you love set fire, you will know that the switchboard lit up when he sat on.
We sat on.
Ted
Oh,
Mack.
yeah.
Then they slid Ted under the door.
That's right.
Poor devil.
Fannie, you knew Ted Mack.
Yes, I knew him well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was an amateur show, and people
Right.
used to come on and they would play everything. So I said, when you played Ted Mack.
When you played Ted Mack.
Thank you.
That is about as dumb as his. Okay. Now, let's see. That's 2 for you. And now what we have for you is this, Janet. You ready?
My brother chews hammers.
Charles Nelson Reilly said, don't move your lips when I'm talking, because it looks funny. People think my voice have changed, or yours. Charles Nelson Reilly said, it's terrible being up here on this upper tier. Every time Brett matches a contestant, she puts a blank on my leg. Well, Brett started writing right away. Would you like me to give you that once more?
I don't think it's
Charles
gonna
Nelson
help.
Reilly said it's terrible being up here on this upper tier. He says it's terrible being up here on this upper tier is what he said.
That helped.
Every time Brett matches a contestant, she puts a blank on my leg.
Oh, Donald, just take off your tie and write.
His lips are moving too, and he's not saying
I
anything.
can't take off the tie. It's attached to the shirt.
Oh. Write an answer. Would you like to sit down here with your wife and let her give you a little coaching?
Is he an amateur? My brother chews hammers for a living. Is he an amateur? No, he's a professional.
Okay.
Oh, is he a professional?
Now we're all set. Donald's given us his answer. Janet, we need one from you. Charles Nelson Reilly said, it's terrible being up here on this upper tier. Every time Brett matches a contestant, she puts a blank on my leg.
A hand on my leg.
Really? Okay. She says, every time Brett matches a contestant, she puts a hand on my leg, is what she said.
I wouldn't touch him with a barge pole.
Donald, what did you say?
Touch him. Why'd you give him a hickey?
Okay.
Patty wants a divorce. What a notch!
A notch! Yeah. Charles.
Hickey.
Charles, I hate to tell you this.
I know it doesn't come off.
Yeah, it doesn't. You're going to have one. It's going
But
to be...
what makes you think I just put those on now?
Oh, I see. I mean, they're real hickeys.
They've been on for 3 weeks.
Okay. What do you say, Patti?
Well, from down here, it looked like a hand.
Like a hand. All right. Every time Brett matches a contestant, she puts a hand on my leg. That's what she said. What do you say?
Well, I happen to know that's true. Although, as far as Charles is concerned, it's an unnatural relationship. So I wrote hand.
Hand. All right. That's 2. Let's see if we get another hand. There's another hand. Okay. 3-2. 3-2, I beg your pardon. At the end of round 1, now this message for you, dear friends and gentle hearts. Just have a couple of seconds to thank all of these lovely people for their contribution to today's efforts and hope they'll be here next time.
Gene,
as we
I
hope
love
you will
you.
be. I love you too, dear. Join us next time for Match Game 74. Gene, here. Goodbye.
Thank you, Ribbon.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.